Today's video, we are going to talk about the best neighborhood that you don't know about, so let's get into it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. That way you get all the notifications when we drop our newest videos about living in Tyler, Texas. Also, we've got a great Facebook group called Moving to East Texas. If you're thinking about making a move, it's a great resource to connect with other people who have already made the move that can help answer any questions you may have. We also want to remind you we are your friends in real estate. If you are thinking about making a move, hit us up with any questions that you might have. All right, so in today's video, we are going to talk about the Woodlands, which is just south of Lindale, just north of I-20, which has a Tyler, Texas address, but they are zoned to Lindale ISD. Now, this is a great neighborhood. It's one of my favorite new neighborhoods in East Texas, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I think you might like the Woodlands. One, it's for Lindale ISD. So it's zoned to Lindale ISD, but it has a Tyler, Texas address. So why the Woodlands? Well, one of the primary things that I think makes the Woodlands a great area is if you have a family of school-age children, it's zoned for Lindale ISD. It has a Tyler, Texas address, but being zoned to Lindale ISD is a big draw. You're a little bit closer to Tyler, but your kids can go to school in Lindale. Now, like we've talked about in a lot of other videos, Lindale is consistently the highest rated or among the highest rated schools in East Texas. Ever since its outset, Lindale has been the premier school destination in East Texas, and that's why a lot of people are drawn to Lindale specifically to be able to attend the schools. There's about 4,300 students. It's a 4A school, which is kind of that, I guess, mid-level size school in East Texas. So it's got a bigger high school. They compete in the 4A district, the bigger division, consistently A-rated, whatever number, whatever system, Lindale has consistently been one of the best schools in East Texas. Now, another great thing about the Woodlands is these are all newer homes. The first one was built in 2022. So the oldest home in there is less than 4 years old, 3 years old really. They're all going to have a little bit more modern design, higher, more modern finishes rather, because of the colors, the age, the styling, all that is just going to be newer. And that's a big draw for a lot of people. What you can get right now is almost exclusively new construction. I don't think there are actually any resale homes for sale in the Woodlands because it's a great little area. The neighborhood consists of about 75 homes. They're all on 0.5 acres and up, which is awesome because it gives you a lot of space to be able to use the backyard. You sit a decent bit off the road, so if you want to put in a pool, have area to, do other activities and things like that, it's got a great yard for that. The average size home in the Woodlands is 2,400 square feet. There's a few that are, 27, 2,800 square feet, and there's a few around 2,000 to 2,100 square feet, but most of them are going to be in that 23 to 2,600 square foot range. So you're going to have bigger homes. Almost all of them are going to be 4-bedroom, 2 to 3 bathrooms on a half acre. So that really appeals to, that move up buyer. If you're moving and needing a bigger home, or even if you're retiring and, downsizing to this number, these are great homes that kind of fit not your starter home type person or maybe, the highest end luxury, but you get a lot of great finishes and updates just because of the age, and the great lots make the Woodlands a really great neighborhood. We are going to take you to the first house tour now. We're at 14619 Woodland Creek Circle, and this is a really great home listed under $550,000. You've got 2,500 plus square feet on a half an acre. A lot of great detail. You've got 4 bedrooms, 2 full bath, an office, nice laundry area. Let's go take a look. All right, so immediately when you walk in, one of the things you're gonna notice is gonna be the incredibly tall ceilings, like 15, 20 feet. I mean, it's way up there. Just makes the entry feel really grand and big. Then to the right, you've got a great office area here, overlooking the front yard. Good size space. Could actually be a bedroom as well. You've got a closet. And this has a little bit different setup in the floor plan. You've got the dining room sitting between the living and the kitchen, kind of a great room type feel, but you do have little pieces here to kind of segment it, which is nice. But one of my favorite features about this house is just all the great detail. You look at the ceiling here, you've got an outline, you've got a parquet style wood floor look, or wood ceiling look rather. It definitely has a darker feel in the kitchen, which is kind of nice. I do like the dark cabinets. Really great features there with those light fixtures, the beams. You've got a nice little coffee bar here. And check out this pantry. Kind of a hidden walk-in pantry. Really good size. Lots of counter space, big window, really nice pot filler there. I like the backsplash as well. One of the things that's great about this one is you do have a ton of natural light. You've got these big picture windows. And I think what I like most about this home is the fact that you've got so much of the woods behind you. So those that sit on the interior of Woodland Creek are gonna have neighbors behind them. If you're on the outside, you actually have woods behind you, which is what this house is, and it's a really great feature. You do have a little bit of contrast here with the white cabinets, but you've got black everywhere else. Now, as we move to the living room, really pretty good setup. I like that they had a little extra detail by putting the plug in the floor there. You've got a very big, wide space here. You've got built-ins, nice little lamps right there as well. Fireplace. And again, lots of great natural light looking out on the backyard, which is very, very nice. Really big living room that your dining room kind of sits right there in the middle as you walk in. And on this side, you got the two other bedrooms here. So it's 4-bedroom or 3 bedrooms with an office, however you decide to use that front room, but good sized rooms, good natural light. Guest room number 2. You've got a great bathroom here as well, keeping the dark features with that. You've got a fully tiled tub and shower. And then walking back across the house to the master. Got a nice little mudroom here off the garage. Really nice laundry area. I really like this tile here. Lots of counter space in the laundry, which is always nice. Then you've got the storage closet. More storage here. And then you've got the half bath. So it is 2.5 bath. So your guests can utilize this one without having to go in the guest one here. And again, keeping with the dark features and finishes. Now we'll go into the master bedroom. You've got a vaulted ceiling, a nice accent wall. And it's a pretty good sized room as well. The flooring is a luxury vinyl plank. This is a little bit better quality than some of them. It doesn't really click when you walk on it, which is one of the things that I always pay attention to. Really nice bathroom as well, his and her sink. You've got a little makeup vanity here. Got a bigger mirror. Nice light fixtures there. Then you've got that really cool fixture over the tub. And then the shower, fully glassed, keeping the dark theme going. I really do like this black tile. It's on the floor and in the shower. Just a really great look. I do like this design quite a bit. And then you've got a big walk-in closet with one of my favorite features, that it's got the built-in dresser and drawers. So it frees you up of the need for furniture in your bedroom for dressers and things like that. Having it in the closet gives you a lot more space in there as well. And just a whole rack there for shoes, which is great. Now, one of the best features of this particular house is the backyard. Most of these lots here are north of half an acre, but what makes this one stand out is it's backed up to the woods. So your view is really incredible. When you're out back, you don't really feel like you're in a neighborhood. So let's go check that one out. All right, so when you walk out, you've actually got a good bit of space here. You've got a big patio. It's got the hardy board finishing up there in black. So it just keeps with that very dark theme, which is probably a particular taste, but I do personally like it quite a bit. But what I think makes this neighborhood stand out so well is the fact that you've got all this yard space. It backs up to the woods on these outer streets. You've got plenty of room for pool, plenty of room to move around, which is really, really great. Just one of the things I think makes this a great option if you're looking for something in Lindale ISD with a Tyler address that's a little bit more remote and private. All right, so another great feature about the Woodlands neighborhood is it has a little bit of a rural setting. You are minutes from Lindale because you do sit just south of it. You're north of I-20, but south of Lindale proper. It's not hard to get into town to go get groceries and things like that, but it is actually a little bit closer to Tyler because it is south of Lindale. So that's a benefit living that way. If you need to commute into Tyler for work or whatever it may be, it's going to be a little bit more convenient than some of those neighborhoods that are on the west or north side of Lindale. Additionally, being outside of Lindale city limits means the taxes are cheaper. You're not paying a city of Lindale tax, so it's going to save you a little bit on your property taxes every year because you don't get city services like water and sewage and things like that. You're going to have Lindale rural water supply, and all the homes are going to be set on septic systems, which is very common here in East Texas. And if you don't live inside the city limits, you're going to have septic, and that's very common. We don't really have issues with septic tanks. I know they used to be problematic 20, 30, 40 years ago. It's really not the case anymore, whether we're just better at making them, the system is better, whatever it is. We don't tend to see a whole lot of issues with septic systems. So if you're buying a home with a septic system, I really wouldn't worry about that too much. Additionally, because it is right next to I-20, if you do have to commute to work in Dallas on occasion, or you fly more frequently and need to be able to get on 20, it is very close to I-20, so your commute to hit 20 and head west to Dallas is very short. Likewise, if you got to go east to Shreveport or even Longview, just somebody who travels and needs to utilize I-20, this neighborhood is actually going to be really close to it. We are going to now take you on our second house tour in the Woodlands. All right, we're at 14532 Woodland Creek. This is an interior lot, but it's a beautiful home. Lots of great detail, design, all that kind of stuff. Again, you sit on a bigger lot. This one is a little bit more expensive at $580. It's also about 120 to 130 square feet bigger, north of 2,600. You've got 4-bedroom, 3-bath. You got a great outdoor space with additional stuff out there. So let's go take a look. All right, so when you walk in, you've got a little bit more traditional layout. Not a huge entryway here, but you do have some great detail in the ceiling, as you can see, with the wood ceiling, a great fixture. You got the dining room to the right here. Again, great detail. This is a very nice fixture and piece here. And it's one of the reasons why price point, this one's a little bit higher. There's just more detail. You get the cross beam up in the ceiling. You've got a really great kitchen. One of the things I like most about this one specifically is this huge island. You know, you could easily fit 5 or 6 bar stools there. You've got counter space over here. You've got counter space by the stove. Everything is very clean, simple. I do like the brass finish, and really one of the better picture windows here over the sink, being able to look out and see the whole backyard, which is really great. Great kitchen for sure. And just off the kitchen, you've got a great living room. It's really wide. You've got the accent piece, or the accent fireplace, which is a nice touch. It gives it a little bit of contrast. You've got the built-ins on both sides there, and even another built-in shelf on the side. You got these huge picture windows. While it is a patio and it is covered, you get a ton of natural light coming through here, which is really great. One of the things I've seen a lot more now is bigger pantries. I love the oval window in here, which gives it a great look from the exterior, but you've also got your microwave in here, which allows you to cook, clear up counter space, whatever it is, and tons of storage in the walk-in pantry. And when you come out and go back across the kitchen here, in the master hall, wing, whatever you want to say. You can't probably get a sense of the space here, but it's really big. It's wide. You've got a mudroom bench here with storage above and next to it, and plenty of seating, you know, to kind of get ready. So then off the mudroom, you've got a really big laundry room, which is really nice. Tons of counter space, lots of storage. So in the event that you did run out of storage in the kitchen, you've got plenty in here for sure. Then going here, back into the master, we continue with the detail here. Good size master. The ensuite is very big as well. You've got dual vanity, really neat fixtures. Great tile shower, and it is gray in here, which is one of, you know, a trend that we're seeing a little bit less of. We do see less gray walls. This one does have gray walls. It's nice. Really good fixture in this huge closet. You got your own island for additional storage. Basically replacing the need again for dressers in your bedroom, which I think is just a very thoughtful feature to include in the closet. Tons of storage over here. And these racks that you see here allow you to put stuff up high and then pull it down as you need it. But when you don't, just let it return back up there, which is a great idea to utilize all that space up above the ceiling. And that is just off the ensuite, which also the closet connects to the laundry room, which is a great feature in a lot of these homes. Now going to the other side of the house where the other 3 bedrooms are located, you've got a big long hallway that continues the tall ceilings, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths on this side. So as we enter long hallway, this is the full bathroom here. Dual sink, tiled shower to the ceiling. Then guest bedroom number 1. Then moving down to guest bedroom number 2. You got a great little half bath for guests just off the living room, which is a nice feature. You got shelving. And then you've got guest bedroom number 3 for 4 total bedrooms. A lot of great natural light. And this closet has the other oval window, which I think is just a nice little touch. Now we're gonna go out back. You've got a great backyard space here. They've got extra concrete. They've got a little fire pit built in. You've got a fence with a topper as well, which is just a nice little touch. It's a little bit more expensive, but it gives it a little bit more high-end look, which is kind of the theme with this house. All right, so when you go outside, you've got a ton of patio space to be able to put plenty of furniture. You've got a nice wood ceiling. You got this fire pit. And one of the benefits of this yard, unlike a lot of other new construction, this yard is flat. So many clients complain about the yards in new construction being very sloped, hilly, and unusable. That is not the case with this yard. It's great. It's totally flat, plenty of room for a pool, and still have a lot of room for activities and things like that. You could put a storage bin building over in the corner. Lots of options for this yard. All right, well, thank you for checking out our newest video on this great neighborhood in Tyler. Remember, it is North Tyler in address, but essentially it is very close to Lindale, and it's going to be part of Lindale ISD. We've got a link down below that's got the current homes that are for sale in the Woodlands that you can see. You can kind of scroll through, see the ones that we toured. Additionally, you can see the others that are available. If you have any questions about those specifically, please reach out. We would love to help you get any answers you may have about them. Again, we want to remind you that we are your friend in real estate. So if you've been thinking about making a move to East Texas, don't hesitate to reach out. We help people every day who are thinking about making a move to East Texas and make East Texas their home. If you thought the video was useful, please give us a like, give us any feedback you have in the comments. We would love to hear from you. We will do our best to get back to you on those comments. And until the next video, we will see you then.